So today I'm going to be playing with this. So this is a smart garage door controller. It's from Beam Up. I ordered it from Amazon, and honestly, I just randomly picked it. I did try to put a Chamberlain MyQ in my house, and it did not work. It's not compatible with my garage door opener. So my house has these Marantec garage door openers, and it's a rental property, so I'm not changing them, and they are not compatible with everything. So inside the box, what do we have? There is this Beam Up controller unit, which has a setup button, a DC in, an opener, Wi-Fi. We have this sensor, which should be for the garage door itself, and we have a power brick, power the opener unit, and this 2-wire connector. So let's look through the instructions and kind of figure out what we have to do here. Alright, so the first thing that I need to do is download the app. So we're going to get it from the App Store, and it is called Beam Home. Alright, so the app is downloading, the app is installed. Alright, so set up your Beam. Create an account. Alright, so it asks you for the name of your Wi-Fi and your network password. So continue. Now tap begin setup below. Okay, so I have to plug this thing in. Alright, tap begin setup and position your screen over the controller setup port for about 10 seconds. So there's a setup port. Okay, it's here on the bottom. Alright, so we click begin setup, and we're going to put this here. Which is actually pretty cool. Checking to confirm your controller has successfully been configured. Your controller is successfully connected. Please wait while your controller is added to your account. So this just beeped, and then my light went green. Oh, there we go. Registration succeeded. So I guess you need to wait for a couple minutes for it to actually connect. Choose your sensor. You're almost there. Connect your wireless door sensor to your controller by scanning the code on the back of the sensor. So that's this guy here. Scan sensor code. Beam would like to access your camera. Okay. Alright, name your door. So we'll just, I don't know, we'll call this big door. Add door. Okay. So now you have the option I'm finished or set up another controller. So I'm finished. Control your doors. Swipe the door up to open, down to close. Next. Access other doors by swiping left or right. Share with others. Got it. We can enable notifications. Alright. So now we have to figure out how to install this thing. So we want to take this, we want to hang this on the back of the door. So let's do that. There's a card here that we're going to have to remove. This is going to get mounted here. And what that should do is it should tell the orientation of the door, whether it's opened or closed. Okay. So that's how it knows whether the door is open or closed. Alright, so we have our unit installed. We have this connected to the Wi-Fi, and we've got the blinking green light. Now we're going to install it above the operator or garage door opener. So the unit needs two things. It needs power, and it needs to connect to the same two wires that the push button on the wall uses. So I have a Marantec garage door opener, and for my Marantec, those wires are number 3 and number 4, and those are labeled under the cover. So I'm gonna grab a little screwdriver here, and we're gonna remove those wires, and we're just going to install these wires with it. So here we can see number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. And if we push these little orange tabs in, we should be able to pull these wires out. Okay, so we have our 2 wires. Now, all these wires do is complete the circuit. So really the order doesn't matter, and it's the same thing with these. The order doesn't matter. So, okay, so as you can see, I added a second wire in with the original wires, right? So my whites go to my wall, and this is my little harness. Now, with that done, we can poke this through our routing hole, and we can put our cover back on our unit. So our unit is mounted. I have the wires in the same holes as the buttons. In my case, it's number 3 and number 4. And here is my app. My door is closed. Swipe up, and there we go. Door is opening, opening door. And my door is now open. So let's try closing it. Swipe down to close. Very cool. So now the only thing that I have left to do is clean up the plugs, physically plug this thing in up there, which I'm going to install a new outlet for the cord reel, because the cord reel is on the 15 amp outlet that runs a bunch of other stuff in the garage, so it's easy to blow the breaker. And I have a 20 amp junction box up in the attic that is feeding my pressure washer currently, so I'm going to run the cord reel off of that, and then I'll utilize that other receptacle that's sitting there for this. And you will see there's an orange cord there too that kind of goes up in the ceiling. That's for lights that are in the attic. They're kind of janky. They're just here when I moved in. So anyway, thank you for watching. The unit seems to work pretty well. So we'll play around with it, and you know, I'll post a link in the description. Came from Amazon. It was about 70 bucks. So it's definitely more expensive than the MyQ from Chamberlain. But if you're in a situation like me with a Marantec opener or something that doesn't support the learn button, which you'll probably know what I mean by that, this might be your only choice, besides buying the one that's from Marantec, which is, I don't know, it looks like it's pretty low tech. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.